Hello friends, welcome to this Facebook live session. On behalf of School of Education and on my personal behalf, I Dr. Niradhar, faculty member School of Education, welcome you all to this Facebook live session. Today we are going to discuss one of the very important topic, that is an introduction of MA education program and operational issues. Friends, let me to say MA education program offered by Indira Gandhi National Open University is one of the very popular program, and this is also one of the flagship program of this university. We can say that in every year consistently from last one decade we are getting a substantial number of learners across the country. They are getting enrolled in this program, in this MA education program. In two sessions of a year, that is, IGNOU practices two academic sessions. One is in the month of January, that we call January session, and other is the July session. If you will include the enrollment of the learners in both the sessions, January as well as July, we are getting nearly 4,000 of learners in a year. So that's why it shows the popularity of this program, the popularity of MA education program. So friends, before discussing an introduction of MA education program, its program structure, what are the different courses are there in both the years of the programs and its operational issues, let me to start our discussion with one of the very pertinent questions that the students usually ask. Friends, let me to say during this COVID-19 pandemic situation, that is starting from the March onwards, I have received not less than 1,000 emails from the learners, from the prospective learners of MA education program, and most of the learners, they have asked that whether MA education program is equivalent to MEd program. So let us start our discussion by clarifying the nature of MA education program, the scope of MA education program, and the scope of MEd program. So let me to say very clearly that both the programs are master program of education, but both programs are different. Both the programs are not equivalent. MEd is a teacher education program, MEd is a professional program, just like B.Ed and MEd, Bachelor of Education and Master of Education. Means after completion of a B.Ed, which is a teacher education program, to be a teacher, learners pursue this B.Ed program. Then after B.Ed program, one can pursue MEd program. But at present, MEd in ODL, that is in distance education system, that has been stopped by NCTE, the regulatory body, National Council for Teacher Education. Then let me to say about the MA education program. You are asking about the equivalence of both the programs. You see, MA education, that is Master of Arts in the subject of education. So this is a liberal program, this is a discipline based program, this is a knowledge based program, just like a master program of other discipline, just like MA in history, MA in political science, MA in economics. Okay, so MA in psychology. Means here in economics, history, political science, public administration, what you are doing, you are studying a subject for pursuing your master degree. So just like other discipline, other subject, here education is also one of the discipline. So that's why this program, Master of Arts, that is in the subject of education, is a liberal program, is a discipline program, discipline based program, is a general program, and you can say is a knowledge based program. But you will find most of the content areas and the practices, the knowledge base of MEd and MA education programs are more or less same. Okay. Further I can say, so far as the scope of this program, you see, after completion of MA education program, Master of Arts in Education, means the candidates, they are eligible to be a teacher educator. That means you see, they are eligible to teach to the B.Ed students, at the same time to the MEd students and DLEd students also. But here certain restriction is there as per NCTE, National Council for Teacher Education. you will find that the candidates, those have a MA education degree with a B.Ed degree. Let me to very clear about this. MA education degree with a B.Ed degree, they are eligible to teach the foundation courses, just like educational philosophy, educational psychology, educational technology, okay, contemporary Indian education. So such type measurement and evaluation, guidance and counseling. So such type of specialized courses which is kept in teacher education program, maybe in B.Ed, maybe in DLEd, maybe in M.Ed, in face to face. So they are eligible to teach. Okay, so but here a little difference, those have done M.Ed, B.Ed with M.Ed, they are eligible to teach the pedagogy subject, just like pedagogy of science, pedagogy of social science, pedagogy of languages, okay, pedagogy of Hindi, pedagogy of English. But here the candidates, those have pursued MA education program with a B.Ed degree, as per NCTE, they are only eligible to teach the foundation courses. So this is the simple difference. So friends, apart from to make teaching as a career, you will find that the scope of the program is very vast. Okay, so further we will discuss about what are the other scope, what the other things, how the candidates will engage themselves in other world of work. So that we will discuss further. So this is the simple difference between these two programs. One is the teacher education program, that is M.Ed, and other is the liberal program, knowledge based program, discipline based program, a general program like other discipline, that is Master of Arts in Education. So friends, I have already said that this is one of the very popular program of Indira Gandhi National Open University, and we are getting a substantial number of students consistently, okay, every year, every academic session, okay, they are coming forward for pursuing this MA education program. And let me to say that successfully the students are completing this program, and you will find that the candidates, those are completing this program, they are getting a very good placement in different sectors. Okay, I am not saying only the teaching, definitely teaching is one of the major area. At the same time, they are also engaged in different non-government organization, different institutional building activities, building work, and they have also self-employed. They have also started their new educational institutions and new organizations. So friends, today we will discuss the detailed course structure, program structure, as well as the very objective and concept of this program, and how you will, what are the different activities you will do during this program. So friends, let us go forward. So first of all, let me to discuss about the objectives of the program. So I can say the objectives of MA education program is to provide learning experiences which enable students to understand and appreciate knowledge structure and paradigm of education. So friends, here you will find that this has been addressed in our course material, in the curriculum of MA education program, that the learners, after going through different blocks and different courses, different units, the entire program of this MA education, they will find out that what is the concept of knowledge, okay, how knowledge acquires, what are the different sources that we use for acquiring knowledge, and further let me to say what is the structure of knowledge, and further from a type, from a category of knowledge, how a discipline has been formed, means how knowledge helps to form a discipline. You see friends, I was talking earlier that we are practicing in our academic life, being a student, being a teacher, we are practicing, we are followers of different discipline. As I work in education, I do research, I conduct research in education, I engaged myself in teaching learning process, just like an academic manifestation of education as a discipline, just like these other disciplines are there. But here, if you will ask ourselves, what is the existence of a discipline? What is the characteristics of a discipline? What is the features of a discipline? You will find that, and how a discipline has been constituted, how a discipline has been formed. So friends, you will get a very clear-cut, a detailed overview, a detailed understanding about education as a discipline. At the same time, any academic discipline, you can say what is the general concept of any academic discipline, just like you can say that every discipline is having a substantial knowledge base. Okay, every discipline is having certain theories, certain principles, certain laws. That is the philosophy of a discipline. Every discipline is having certain perspective of knowledge, certain context of knowledge. So that's why education as a discipline, you will also find that there is a sufficient philosophical perspective, philosophical base, psychological base, historical base. Okay. So friends, when we are talking about a discipline is having certain characteristics, just like you can say an academic manifestation. Every discipline practices in academic manifestation. Just like you will find that students are taking admission in that discipline, they are pursuing their diploma program, they are pursuing their degree program, just like bachelor program, master program. At the same time, they are also pursuing their research degrees, research program. So just like education is a discipline, is also having an academic manifestation. Just like Indira Gandhi National Open University, you'll find that School of Education has developed this program, and this program is running very well. Okay, this is a very popular program. So this has its academic manifestation. And you will find that a substantial group of scholars, group of teachers, they are pursuing research in education. They always try to bring certain changes in this discipline. Just like you will find a group of followers in political science, in public administration, in economics, in geography, in physics, in chemistry, in history, in English literature. They are dedicatedly doing certain research and bringing changes in their discipline, in their respective discipline. Just like in education, being a discipline, being a subject, it has its academic manifestation. At the same time, it has a very vast, substantial knowledge base and a research base also. So that's why I was talking about a knowledge base. From a particular knowledge base, by categorizing a type of knowledge, then how a discipline has been formed. So friends, when we talk about a discipline of physics, it caters at different types of knowledge. You can say that is the scientific experimentation, scientific observation, discovery, scientific exploration, etc. Accordingly, when I talk about a discipline of social science, just like let a discipline of sociology. So you see, the discipline of sociology that caters a type of knowledge just like social exploration, social observation, what we are observing in the society. Okay, so such type of knowledge, such type of or social discourses, social interactions, so such type of you can say knowledge that cater together and it forms a discipline. You can say a discipline of history, a discipline of sociology. So every discipline is having a type of knowledge base. Just like education is having a discipline, it has also its knowledge base. Okay, so if you'll enroll in the discipline of education in MA education program, very well you'll find that how different areas of knowledge, just like the knowledge, the theories of principles, how this has been practiced in education. The theories and principles, you can say the laws of psychology, how this has been practiced in education. Okay, so this has also a very vast historical perspective, also historical context also. You can say the chronology of this discipline, of this subject of education. Okay, how education was conceived at the you can say ancient system of education, in the Gurukul system of education, and further how developments have been taken place in education, means from the ancient system of education, from the Gurukul system of education. Okay, how what type of educational system, educational structure, educational practices was practiced in different contemporary time. Okay, just like in the medieval time, medieval period, in the Buddhist period. Then after, during the British rule, during the British period before independence. Okay, what are the committees, how the education system was shaped in this country during the British period. It may be relating to school education, elementary education, higher education, vocational education, professional education. Further, this discipline will also give you a detailed overview about the development of education after independence. Just like the recommendations, the formulation of different committees and commissions on education, and the suggestions and recommendations that different committees that have been given, and how these recommendations have been implemented on the field, just like you can say the University Education Commission 1948-49. Further, you can say the Secondary Education Commission, which is called as the Mudaliar Commission 1952-53, that has, you can say, focused upon the development of secondary education of this country. Then further, you can say that the Kothari Commission 1964-66. Then further, the National Policy on Education 1968. Then further, next National Policy on Education 1986. And this is then the revised National Policy on Education. We can say that the Program of Action 1992, and recently you can say the NEP 2020 that has been come forward. This is going to be implemented across the country, National Education Policy 2020. So friends, here this program will provide you a detailed understanding about a knowledge structure, and from a knowledge structure how a discipline has been constituted, emerged, and from that discipline how you can say a subject, a school subject has been emerged. It means a detailed theoretical understanding, a detailed theoretical background, a theoretical construct you will engage yourself to understand. Then further, the second objective of this program is to understand education as a discipline from different contexts and perspectives. Friends, try to understand that every discipline is having its own context and perspectives. So here, education as a discipline is having its own context and perspective. Just like you will find that the concept and the practices, the value system, and you can say the theoretical base, the theoretical construct, the principles and laws of different disciplines that has been actively practiced in the field of education, in the discipline of education, in the subject of education. That's why you will find a substantial knowledge base of a philosophy that has been implemented in education. So that's why educational philosophy is one of the area. That means how to understand education in philosophical perspectives, okay. Then further, how to understand in historical perspective. So every discipline is having its chronology, own history, own development, okay. This has not developed overnight. Rather you will find that a substantial group of professionals, they have worked in this discipline, they have worked to bring changes in this discipline, they have done many researches. So that's why friends, here when we talk about the historical perspective of a discipline, historical context of a discipline, definitely you will engage yourself to understand developments in education at different times. Development of education at the ancient system of education, where gurus and sishyas were living together in the ashram, okay, and mostly you will find the teaching learning process was taking place orally, okay. The disciples or the sishyas, they were following the gurus. They are going through the lectures of the gurus, and beautifully what they are doing, they are just practicing it in their life, okay. And they are also a major part of their life in the Gurukul system, or you can say in the ashram schools. So they were engaged to do the things manually, okay. So that's why that was a system of education. So when we discuss about the historical perspective of education, you will engage yourself to understand the Gurukul system of education, the ancient system of education, okay. And you will also engage yourself the rich culture of this country, the rich culture of India, okay. At the time, how the Nalanda, how the Takshashilas and other great educational institutions, how it was flourished at a time, how the scholars, the disciples, the students from across the world, globally, they were coming to Nalanda, coming to Takshashila for continuing their studies, okay. Then further, what was the educational system at the medieval period, okay. What was the shape of elementary education? What was the shape of school education, okay, at the medieval time, then at the Buddhist period, then further at the British time? How the Britishers, they have contributed in the system of education. What are the different, you can say, changes they had brought in the sphere of education before independence? Then further you will engage yourself in context of for understanding education in historical perspective, historical context. You will engage yourself to understand education structure, its management, okay, its system that has been practiced
after independence. Okay, just like starting from you can say the constitution of your the University Education Commission, the that's called as the Radhakrishnan Commission. Okay, 1948-49. Okay, the recommendation of the University Education Commission, further the recommendation of the other committees and commissions, the National Policy of Education also, and at present we are in NEP, we are going to implement the NEP 2020, National Education Policy 2020. So that's why a detailed historical context and perspectives you will study in this program. Then further we have also discussed the psychological perspective, means the principles, theories of psychology, that has equally how this has been practiced in education. That is also another major part of education. How to understand motivation, okay, how attitude, what is the concept of attitude, okay, how to measure attitude, okay, then intelligence, aptitude, different types of test, creativity, self-concept, personality. So these are the attributes of the individual, of the learners. A learner should understand these attributes, and the learner should you can say they should use certain tools and techniques for measuring, for assessing these tools, these mental attributes. That is also part of learning. So friends, how to design teaching learning process, what pedagogy is appropriate at different stages of learning. So when I will talk about the elementary system of education as per the NEP 2020, now it is 5+3+3+4 system of education, 5 years of foundational education, then 3 years of preparatory education, then further 3 years of middle school education, then you can say the last 4 years of secondary education, that is class 9, 10th, 11th and 12th. So here when we talk about what type of pedagogic practices, what type of teaching learning process, what types of methods, what types of techniques, what type of maxims, what types of you can say techniques that are supposed to be used to teach the students at the early childhood care education, at the very foundational stage of education, and what methods, techniques, maxims that are supposed to be used at the foundational stage, at the preparatory stage, at the middle stage or at the secondary stage. Then further across the subject you will find that the practices of pedagogy, the practices of methods and techniques is also different. Okay, so that's why this course, this program will give you a detailed understanding about the psychological perspective of education. So friends, we have discussed about to understand education in psychological perspectives, to understand education in philosophical perspective, and to understand education in historical perspective also. Okay, so this is one of the important objective of this program. Then further, another objective of this program is to develop professionals, a group of professionals for effective participation in educational actions and discourses in different areas of education. You see friends, the group of scholars, the group of students, those are pursuing this program, so they will engage themselves and they will acquainted and they will able to effectively participate in educational actions and discourses in different areas of education. So here we are not talking only you can say teaching as a career. We are also discussing about the other areas of knowledge, just like school administration and management, curriculum, how to construct a curriculum. Curriculum is a part of every discipline. Curriculum is a part of every subject. The professionals or you can say the faculty members of economics, the faculty members of history, the faculty members of geography, the faculty members of psychology, they also equally engaged to develop the curriculum. So what is the philosophy of curriculum? What is the concept of a curriculum? How curriculum should be constructed? What are the different precautions or what are the different principles should be followed? What are the different theories should be understood and practiced when we develop a curriculum? So what is the concept of a core curriculum? What is the scholastic activities? What is the co-scholastic activities? And how to integrate scholastic and co-scholastic activities in the teaching learning process? Okay. Then how to manage the school administration, how to run a school. So that is also one of the area. Measurement and evaluation, how to perform different measurement and evaluation activities so far as the school system is concerned. How to build an institute, how to establish a very good teaching learning environment in the institute. Okay, so this is also part of this program. So friends, let me to say that starting from educational technology, concept and principles of education, administration and management, alternative system of education that we call the open and distance learning system of education. Nowadays it is very much popular about, you can say, the online learning through different massive open online courses, MOOCs. Okay, in India, very well this has been implemented through the MOOCs courses have been implemented, and that is you can say that has been offered in the SWAYAM platform. So here educational technology, distance education, alternative education, adult education, higher education. Okay, so these are also one part of the areas of knowledge, areas of education. So that's why the candidates, the students, the scholars, those are pursuing this program, MA education program, they will well acquainted with the varieties of educational actions and discourses that has been occurred in different areas. Then further, another important objective of this program is to create a community of scholars adequately equipped for participation in educational discourses. Okay, so it will create a substantial number of scholars. You will find a group of scholars will come forward for teaching profession. Okay, they will take the responsibility of teaching the students. They can make teaching as a career. You will find that a substantial group of students, after pursuing MA education, they will come forward to build or to develop their own, to start a type of any educational institutions. Okay, so such type of knowledge they will get, the institutional building knowledge also they will get, and you will find a group of learners, they will also engage themselves in different non-government organization, in NGO sectors. They will engage themselves to you can say to work in different educational schemes, educational projects. Okay, which is every day you will find that in different states as well as by the central government, by the Ministry of Education. Okay, you will find that new schemes and the new policies that are getting implemented, okay, across the country. So the MA education learners, they can also very well participate because they will get a detailed understanding and detailed knowledge base from this program, that how to manage a scheme, how to evaluate a scheme. Okay, so that's why they will get a detailed knowledge base about the many educational discourses. At the same time, let me to say we feel very pride that a group of learners, those are not really in the teaching learning profession, they are working. I can give the example, they are working in management, the top management institutions in this country. Okay, they are studying in IIMs, they are studying in different other management institutions. You will find that we are getting a substantial number of candidates, experienced faculty members, professionals, those are working in IITs, in engineering background, in science and technology. Okay, they are also motivated for pursuing this program. Okay, we feel pride about this, that yes, we have developed a program. This program satisfies the need of the learner, means those are coming forward to pursue education as a career. At the same time, this program is also equally attractive for a group of learners, for a group of professionals. Those are working in multidisciplinary areas, in science and technology, in management, in agriculture and in other sectors also. So we can give you many examples that the students, the learners, you can say the background of the learners who are coming forward for pursuing this program. So friends, these are the certain aims and objectives of this program. You will get a detailed knowledge base of this program after going through the different courses and the practical activities, the project dissertation that has been implemented in this program, that has been included in this program. Friends, let us go forward to discuss about some of the general things that has been, general information that has of this program, of this MA education program. First of all, eligibility of the programs, who are eligible to pursue MA education program. A bachelor's degree in any discipline with or without a degree in education from a recognized university are eligible to pursue this program. So friends, any graduate, maybe a graduate who has studied education as a discipline at the undergraduate level, or a group of learners those who have not studied education as a discipline at the undergraduate level, they are also equally eligible to pursue this program. Okay. So here the learners those have not you can say studied education at their undergraduate level, for them we have made certain arrangement we have designed certain courses in this program, in this MA education program, that they will very much acquainted from the past course of this program. They can understand about the concept, about the nature, about the scope, about the knowledge base, and about the very concept of education starting from the past course of MA education program. So that's why further we will discuss it. That's why the eligibility of this program is any graduate, maybe a graduate of science, maybe a graduate of social science. In social science, from any discipline you can say, maybe a student who has studied history in their graduation, political science in their graduation, Hindi literature in their graduation, English literature in their graduation, they can also pursue this program. Then the entire MA education program is of 68 credits. The total credit of this program is 68. Friends, we consider this is the practice of Indira Gandhi National Open University, that we consider one credit is equivalent to 30 teaching learning hours. Okay. So when you engaged yourself in 30 hours, so you will earn 1 credit. So 30 hours, that is, if you go through the program guide, you will get the detail that what 30 hours means. 30 hours means reading the and maximum duration of this program is of 4 years. And this program is offered both in the January and July session of every year. I have already said that Indira Gandhi National Open University practices 2 sessions in a year. One is at the month of January, and other is in the month of July. So we have a January session and we have July session. So that who wants to write their assignment, as assignment is one of the compulsory component of this program, they can write their assignment in Hindi medium also, and they can appear term and examination we conduct term and examination twice in a year, that is in the month of December, then further in the month of June. Means in a year, the first term and examination that helps in June and second is in December. So they can also write term and examination in Hindi medium, and they can also write their dissertation. Dissertation is a component which has been kept in the second year of this program. Further, I will discuss about detail about the dissertation. So one can also write their dissertation in Hindi medium. So friends, let me to clear here the assignment questions which is available in IGNOU website, that is in the student portal. Under the link of download, you will find that we have developed assignment both in English as well as in Hindi. So the students, the learners who wants to write their assignment in Hindi, they can also go through the questions in Hindi. Equally, in term and examination, we provide questions both in English as well as in Hindi. So this is the medium of instruction. Then program fee. You see, program fee varies session to session. But let me to say, in recent session, July 2020 session, the admission last date was 30th November 2020 for July 2020 session. Okay, the total program fee is of 18,000, and that is 9,000 at the first year and 9,000 at the second year. That is for July 2020 session. Okay, at a time you need not give 18,000. So 9,000 at the beginning, at the time of admission, at the time of your online enrollment, you have to pay 9,000, and 9,000 further 9,000 you have to pay at the beginning of the second year during the readmission. Okay, let us go forward, friends. Then let us come to discuss now the program framework. Okay, the program structure. You see, MA education program comprises in 4 groups. You will find the courses that has been kept in 4 groups in differential weightage. So try to understand that what are the different 4 groups. You will find the 4 groups are group A, B, C and D. Now you can watch it on your screen. It is visible now. You see, group A, that is the basic course on education. Then group B, that is the core courses. Group C, that is courses on knowledge generation in education, and group D, that is specialized areas in education. Friends, try to understand that what are the different courses that has been kept. What are the different courses that has been kept in different groups. Group B, I was talking earlier that any graduate is eligible to pursue MA education program. So that's why let a learner has not studied education as a discipline, for them we have kept one group, that is basic course on education. Okay, so they will get a basic knowledge about education. We will discuss it when I will tell about the course, which course has been kept for in group A. So group A is basic course in education. Then group B is core courses that address the core knowledge of education for a master learner, for a master student. Okay, group C, that is courses on knowledge generation in education. Okay, how it will help you, this area or this group or the courses that has been kept in this group will provide you a detailed understanding about knowledge generation, how you can create new knowledge by conducting research. So this group will provide information and knowledge, provide a detailed understanding how to conduct research, how to engage yourself in different research work and different field work and different educational investigations. Okay, we will discuss further. Then group D, that is specialized areas in education. We have kept different courses under different areas for provide you a holistic knowledge, not a partial knowledge, not only concerned about one discipline, rather you will get, because when we talk about educational discourses, it caters, it includes many disciplines, many areas. Okay, so that's why very well we have selected few important areas that's come under the group D, that is the specialized areas in education. Means you will be specialized, you will get and course ourselves for the development of for the society. Okay, and what are the education is that's come under the formal system of education, practices in a conventional system of education, in a face-to-face system of education, practices in an alternative system of education, in open and distance learning system, how a program, how a curriculum transacted in an open and distance learning system, just like Indira Gandhi National Open University is very popular. So far its quality of the program is concerned, its learning material is concerned, its transaction methodology is concerned, its spread and presence across the country is concerned. We develop quality, you can say international standard material, quality material, okay, and we provide it to the learners. Then we transact that material by using certain technologies, by using you can say different media, okay, by using different method. Just like here you see I am just taking a session in Facebook Live. You the learners, now you are connected with me. So here we are also using the social media to reach ourselves at our learners, at their doorstep. Okay, you might be now using your smartphone or using your laptop, using your computer for watching this program. So we usually do this. We have developed a beautiful curriculum, an international standard curriculum. We provide it to the learners, and always we are engaged to transact that curriculum, okay, to implement that curriculum, to make it at the learners. So that's why the non-formal system of education, the alternative system of education, to understand the alternative system of education, how it works is also one of the important area. Then further, we discuss about the informal system of education. Learning has no boundary, you can say. At every moment, from every person, at every place, we gain certain experiences. We observe certain things from family, from society, from friends, okay, from our neighbors, and when we are visiting other places, we come contact with their culture, with their tradition, with their living standard, okay, with their language practices, okay, manner, attitude, values. So all such informal ways of acquiring knowledge is also part of this course. Then further, friends, when we talk about the another course, means I was talking about the perspective, understanding education in different perspectives. So here, how to understand education in different psychological and socio-psychological perspectives. So we have addressed it in the second core course, that is MES 013, Learning, Learner and Development. So friends, try to understand. Here we have discussed about if the group of learners wants to engage themselves or wants to make teaching as their profession, so they should understand the dynamics of the learners. They should understand the learners first, and further they should understand about the learning practices, pedagogy, teaching, learning process, how to teach, what is the art of learning, how learners learn, what methods and techniques should be used for teaching history, for teaching you can say science, for teaching social science, for teaching language, because the methods that we use, that is different in different subjects. Okay, then further, how learners learn. Okay, then you can say the pedagogy, at the same time the role of teacher, how teacher, at the same time how teacher demonstrate the things, engage the learners in different activities. Okay, how teacher support the learners, work as a helper for the learners, work as a supporter for the learners, that is also being a part. better engagement in the school. We understand, we consider that school is a miniature of the society. School is a subsystem of the society. So that's why friends, the children, those are coming to the school, they are exhibiting and they are involving themselves. They are involving themselves in different social practices and group living. Okay, they are doing their activities, they are performing their activities in a group. So that's why the concept of a society, concept of group living, that got reflected in school living also. That's why you will find in Right to Education Act, which has been implemented, which is considered as one of the fundamental right of education in our country, in India, that has been implemented on 1st April 2009, RTE Act 2009. You will find that how community has been included, community, you can say how community contributed in education. Okay, so how to develop a SMC, School Management Committee, and how the SMC will engage for the development of education, how they will develop a school development plan. So this course will provide you a detailed understanding about understanding the society where the child live. At the same time, they will also go through different social discourses, social engagement through education. Then further, in the last course of this category, MES 015, that is operational dimensions of education. So here you will find a detailed understanding about how education works, what is the structure of education in this country, what is the structure of education in this country, structure of education at the school stage, structure of education at the higher education stage, structure of education at the professional stage, structure of education that you can say the vocational education. Friends, if I will give the example, that is NEP, National Education Policy, or National Policy on Education 1986. Okay, so the well-known system or structure of education that is called as 10 plus 2 plus 3 system of education. That means 10 years of school education, 2 years of higher secondary or senior secondary education, and 3 years of higher education, that is undergraduate education. But here in NEP 2020, the further National Education Policy, NEP 2020, which is going to be implemented in this country, in NEP 2020 you will find that the pedagogical structure, of school education that has been transformed. So now it is 5 plus 3 plus 3 plus 4 system of education, 5 years of foundational stage, 3 years of your preparatory stage, and further 3 years of middle stage of education, then 4 years of secondary stage of education. So friends, this course will provide you the operational dimensions, means how this has been operationalized in field of education, the structure of elementary education, the structure of higher education, the structure of technical and vocational education. Okay, so you will get a detailed understanding, and how to manage the schools, so far as you can say the school management and administration is concerned. What are the different aspects that supposed to be keep in mind when we organize, when we run a school, when we establish a school, that also being a part of this course. And this course will also equally provide you an overview about the recommendations of different committees and commissions at different time. So the historical background, the historical perspective of education, you will also get it from this course. Okay, friends, here the structure of education, how education has been developed over the times, and the prevailing system of education also, you will get a detailed understanding from this course, that how education is operationalized in the field, in the schools, in the colleges, and in other sectors also. Further, we will discuss about the group 3 course, that's called as courses or knowledge generation in education. This is a very good area that will provide you a wide knowledge base about research, particularly research and practice of research. You see friends, two courses have been kept in this area, that is courses on knowledge generation in education. That is, first course is MES 016, course title is Educational Research. This course has been kept, it will be studied in the first semester of this program. This is a 6 credit course. Okay, so earlier I have said that in group A you have to study 4 credits, and in group B you have to study 24 credits, And in group C, for first year you have to study 6 credits. So total 34 credits you have to study in the first year. In educational research, you will find a detailed theoretical understanding about the concept of educational research. What is the nature of educational research? What are the different problems that should be addressed in educational research, and how to conduct the research? Okay, how to prepare a research proposal, how to select a research problem. Okay, then after selecting a research problem, how to process for conducting a research. What is the concept of a sample? How to select a sample? What are the different techniques the learners, the researchers, they are supposed to use? What are the different methods of sample supposed to be used for conducting the research? Then what are the different methods of research? What is historical research? What is a philosophical research? What is a survey research? What is an experimental research? What is an action research? What is a case study, and how to do a case study? So friends, I am just giving you certain examples, certain important content point. If you go through the detailed course, you will find that how beautifully this has been developed. Then further what statistics, and further what are the different tools that are supposed to be used for collect data from the subjects, from the students, from the teachers, from different stakeholders for conducting the research. Okay, how to develop a tool, maybe a questionnaire, maybe an interview schedule, maybe an observation schedule, okay, maybe a checklist. So how to do it, maybe an achievement test, aptitude test, a personality test. So how to do it? Okay, so that is also one of the part, a very with example this has been done in this course, that you can develop a tool of your own. Then how to collect data, okay, how to conduct interview, developing an interview schedule and conduct median, standard deviation, average deviation, correlation, percentile rank, okay, normal probability curve, t-test, that is significance difference between two means. So all such statistical input, statistical concept, that has also been discussed in this course. And if you want to conduct a research by using the qualitative methods, just like by using the tool of you can say interview schedule or observation, or if you want to do a type of content analysis, so how to do it qualitatively. So you will find that a detailed process has been discussed in this course, that how to analyze data qualitatively, and further how to prepare a research proposal. Because in second year, for conducting the dissertation work, what you have to do, you have to develop a research proposal. Then how to write a research report. So after conducting the research proposal, when we will prepare the dissertation report, how to write the dissertation report, that is also part of this course. It is a very beautiful course. Then under courses on knowledge generation in education, in the second year, one course has been kept, compulsory course that has been kept, that is dissertation. So you have to do a dissertation, a project work, that is 10 credit, means you have to submit a research proposal, and that research proposal will be evaluated at your concerned regional center. You will get a letter for that, approval letter. Then after getting the approval letter, what you have to do, you have to conduct the study. Then after conducting the study, you have to submit a report at the regional center, that will be evaluated and viva will be taken. And you see MESP 001 course, that is dissertation, is having a 10 credit course. This course is linked with, attached with, associated with MES 016, that is educational research. So that's why this two course has been kept under knowledge generation, because it will provide you detailed understanding about the concept of educational research, conducting educational research, understanding the process of conducting educational research, then further to do a research also, okay, to get the practical knowledge, to get how you will practice it. So that's why a practical course, that is dissertation, has been kept in the second year of this program. Then further, apart from the dissertation, In second year, under group D, specialized areas in education courses are there. Okay, friends. So here you will find that we have kept 5 areas at present. That is higher education, one area. Distance education is the second area. Educational management and administration is the third area. Educational technology is fourth area, and the last area is adult education. So as a learners, what you have to do, you have to select any one area among the 5 areas and have to study all the courses in that area. Total credit in each area is 24. So friends, try to understand. So here what you have to do in the second year, among these 5 areas you have to select only one area. Okay, let you selected higher education as one area. Here you see under higher education 4 courses are there. So what you have to do, you have to study all the 4 courses of this area, not few courses in higher education and few courses in distance education. Again, in distance education you will find 5 courses are there. So what you have to do, you have to study all the 5 courses. So friends, accordingly, educational management and administration 4 courses, educational technology 4 courses, and adult education is also 4 courses. So you have to select one area at the beginning of the second year. Then what you have to do, you have to study all the courses of that area only, and each area contributes 24 credits. You will get not more than 24 credits or not less than 24 credits from each area. So that's why group D contributes 24 credits, that is in the second year of this program. So 24 plus 10 credit of dissertation in second year, that is 34. So second year you have to complete, you have to pursue, you have to earn 34 credits. So here specifically let me to say that what are the different courses that you are supposed to study in different specialized areas. Just like in higher education, 4 courses are there: MES 01, MES 101, 102, 103 and 104. These are the 4 courses you have to study if you select higher education. If you select distance education as the specialized area in higher education, you have to study 24 credits. That means here 5 courses you have to study: MES 111, 112, 113, 114 and 115. If you select educational management and administration, 24 credits are there. You have to study 4 courses: MES 041, MES 042, 043 and 044. Accordingly, in educational technology, you have to study MES 031, 32, 33 and 34. And if you select adult education, again you have to study 4 courses, that is MAE 001, 002, 003 and 004. So you have to select only one area, and under that area all the courses you have to study, and that will contribute 24 credits in the second year of this program. Let us go forward. Friends, the transaction, let us come to discuss now the transaction methodology, the transaction strategy that we follow in this program. First of all, I have already said that we have developed a very good learning material and international standard learning material. So that's why complete self-learning materials will be provided to the learners. Okay. MPDD, we have a dedicated division for that material production and development division. MPDD will send material direct to your home. You will get it at your home through post, through Indian Post. You can also collect it from your concerned regional center. And friends, let me to say that all the soft copy material of different courses of MA education program is available in IGNOU's platform, IGNOU's portal of IGNOU website, that you will get on the home page of IGNOU website, and very well this is also available in IGNOU students app. Okay, so you can also access it in IGNOU student app in your smartphone, in your mobile. Whenever you are traveling, you are doing some work at the same time, every detail of your studentship at the same time, the material, audio, video, everything you will get in students app. Okay. Then further, counseling sessions in each course, you will find that under each course your concerned study center will conduct the counseling sessions. Okay. So you have to attend the counseling sessions and you have to clarify all your doubts. Though counseling sessions are not compulsory for all the learners, but here I will suggest that definitely you should turn out to your study center and you should attend the counseling session, so that you can understand your learning difficulties and you can solve your learning difficulties. Then further, for transacting this curriculum, we use 2 types of evaluation system. Okay. One is the compulsory assignment in each course and other is the term and examination. So friends, we give 30% weightage to the assignment. Every course you will find few questions of assignments. Okay, so you have to write it, that is essay types of questions. You have to write the response of the assignment questions, that is available in our website, that is in the student zone. It is available under the link of download. You can download the assignment questions that has been developed both in English and Hindi. You write the responses, read your learning materials, develop the assignment questions, okay, and submit it at your concerned study center. Okay, that will be evaluated and your grade will be uploaded. Then further 30% credit of each course is given for assignment. Then further 70% credit is given for the term and examination. We conduct term and examination twice in a year, that is in June and December. So after completion of first year of your program, you will eligible for appearing the first term and examination. Then after completion of the second year of the program, you will eligible for appearing the second year of this term and examination. Okay. So the questions in term and examination will be given in both the language, that is in English and Hindi. So friends, let me to say that in IGNOU website you will also find the questions. You will find the previous year's questions. If you want, you can also download it, and that will help for preparing your exam. Then regular TC and IRs we conduct in Gandhi TV channel, at the same time in FM radio. At the same time, regularly I will take Facebook live session to make me reach at you. Then further induction program is also part of you can say transaction methodology of this program. Then we develop audio video programs also. You will find in IGNOU course, you will find audio video programs that has been developed in this for MA education program, that you will get in YouTube. Okay, so all the programs are available in the YouTube. So friends, this is the transaction methodology that we follow, that we use to make us reach at you. Then further, I have already said that we have a dissertation course on Thursday, on 10th of this month, this December. One important session have been kept dedicatedly, that is to discuss on the dissertation aspect of this program, MESP 0. Discuss detail about dissertation, because one complete session has been kept for dissertation. But in the second year of this program, you have to do a dissertation. You have to do a dissertation, a project work, the research methodology that you have studied. So here you have to implement it. You have to conduct a research. First, you have to develop a proposal. A research supervisor will be allotted from your study center. Okay, research supervisor will help you. Under the supervision of the supervisor, you have to develop a research proposal. That research proposal you are supposed to submit at your concerned regional center. Your concerned regional center will evaluate it, and you will get a letter of approval. Then after getting the letter of approval, you have to conduct your dissertation work. Then after conducting the dissertation work, you have to prepare a dissertation report, and further you have to submit that dissertation report at your regional center. So that will be evaluated and your viva will be taken. So this is a 10 credit course. Then evaluation system, I have already said that we follow both continuous assessment as well as the term and evaluation, term and examination. Okay. In continuous assessment, that's we call the assignment, weightage is given 30%, and for term and examination, that is conducted in June and December, and weightage is given 70%, so total 100%. Evaluation of dissertation report and viva voce of the dissertation, you see, for the dissertation, evaluation of dissertation, at the same time viva voce, interview of the dissertation will be done separately. Okay. Then further we can say that the minimum passing grade separately in assignment and term and examination in a course is required D. Means if you earn at least a D grade in your assignment on any course, you will be considered as a pass from that component only. And in term and examination on each course, at least you have to earn a D grade. But so far as course completion is concerned, what you have to do, you have to earn at least a C grade. Okay. So just like only earning a D grade in assignment and D grade in term and examination will not help you to get a C grade. That is the minimum passing. But for minimum passing in the course should be at least C grade for successful completion. Okay. So that's why be particular about to do well in the term and examination and write your assignment in a very good way. Then further, for passing dissertation course, at least C grade is required. So here D grade is not passed. Means here you have to the overall you have to earn at least a C grade in the dissertation, and the overall completion of the program is of C grade. That means the entire MA education program will be completed when you will get at least a C grade, okay, not D grade. IGNOU practices 5-point grading system across its programs. So in MA education program also we practice 5-point grading system. Let us go through an overview about this 5-point grading system. You see the letter grades are A, B, C, D and E, and a point grade range is 4.50 and above for A grade, 3.50 to 4.49 for B grade. And let me to say about the percentage of equivalence. So if you will get an A grade, so that is the equivalence of percentage is 80% and above. B grade, that is 60% to 79.9%. C grade, that is 50% to 59.9%. D is 40 to 49.9%. E is, that is below 40%. We call it is unsatisfactory. Accordingly, A grade is excellent, B is very good, C is good, D is satisfactory, and E is unsatisfactory. Friends, I have said that in course, in assignment, in any course in assignment or in term and examination, you have to earn at least a D grade, that means at least 40%. Okay. But for successful completion of a course, you require overall a C grade from the course. So that is at least 50%, not less than 50%. Okay. And in dissertation, you have to earn at least a C grade, and overall of this program, at least a C grade, minimum 50%. So this is the evaluation system of this program. And let me to say, I will take another 2-3 minutes and I will complete this session. So far as admission to this program is concerned, you will find that we are getting learners from across the regional centers, from across the country, and this program is also offered internationally. You will find that a substantial number of students from different learning centers, of overseas countries, we can say in the Middle East countries, few countries in African continent, and also in Sri Lanka. You will find a substantial group of students, they are also pursuing MA education program. Okay. So admission to MA education program is conducted both in the session of January and July of every year. I have already said that we have 2 sessions. Then admission is done by only online admission system of IGNOU. Okay. So what you have to do, you have to download the common prospectus, which is uploaded in IGNOU website, that is www.ignou.ac.in, to know about the courses that has been kept in the first year and in the second year. What course you supposed to opt for the first year, what course you supposed to opt for the second year. And further, you have to follow the online admission procedure. You have to log in first, then after login, one ID will be created with your password. Then certain certificates, required certificate you supposed to upload. So that's why please go through, before filling the online admission form, please go through you can say the instruction page, what instruction is given for filling the online admission form. So that's why you have to make ready of your certificate, the soft copy of the certificate, okay, and your thumb impression, your passport size photo, that you have to upload it in the online admission system in the portal. Okay. Then after confirmation of your admission, instantly in the online admission system, you have to pay your fee also, that is by using online method of paying the fee. You can use your debit card, you can use your credit card, internet banking and other. Please go through the online admission system, you will get detail about the admission procedure. On 30th November 2020 was the last date for July 2020 session, and January session will begin. It's going to be begin. You will get it. The information you will get it from IGNOU website. So I request all our learners, prospective learners, go through IGNOU website regularly, and definitely you will get notification for admission for the next session, that is January 2021 session. So friends, this is all about the program structure, objectives and operational issues
of MA Education program. If you have enrolled in this program, then definitely this program will give you a very good experience about understanding education, is its discourses, at the same time its practices, and that will help you to become a good professional in education. And if you have not enrolled yet, and if you are a prospective learner, please go through the program guide of MA Education, please go through the common prospectus, and in January 2021 session definitely enroll in this program. This program will give you a very good experience to understand education as a discipline at the master level. So all the best from my side, and definitely I will take many more sessions in Facebook Live to make myself reach at you. Thank you.